and racing. I love cars, motorbikes, anything with an engine. How do you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today in some blue gloves for some reason, getting my hands dirty for the first time, and Wes is going to be fitting some car parts hopefully to the C1 and getting it ready. This episode follows on from the last one where we talked about all the stuff required for the C1 racing, didn't it really?
That's right, yeah.
So we had different stuff like ballast plates, suspension, different mountings, the lighting, all stuff that we'll be adding to this C1 race car. So what are the plans from here really?
We've got to get the car out as quick as we can, so I think we'll start to work on some suspension components today and see what happens.
We're going to show you guys, we're not going to show you all around the car. What we'll do is probably the fronts, just give you guys an idea of how we're going to do it, how we're going to fit it, and go from there really. Yep. And that's just one part of everything else that we've got to do on the car, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
So yeah, anything else?
Nah, there's plenty to go at, so let's get cracking.
Right, happy days, let's get on with it. Basically, we're going to be fitting a suspension. Wes is just pulling out all the bits. But rather than just fit the suspension, it makes sense to do the bottom arm and drive shaft while everything's out, doesn't it really?
That's right, yeah. Never been off.
Right, so took the wishbone out.
That's right, yeah.
So we've got the, as you can see here, it's not just shiny in colour, that's not the only difference. But you've actually got massive block weld there, haven't you? You see it? Don't know if you can see that on camera, I'll just hold it up a bit closer to you. Yeah, so the difference is, it's actually longer, isn't it? Is that right, Wes?
It makes the wishbone wider in order to give the car camber, and it puts the wheel forwards in order to give it caster. So next thing out is the drive shaft.
That oil filter looks strange. There you go. Good shot. Okay, so drive shafts out.
I think we'll probably modify these drive shafts to be the same as those.
So you've got some spares?
That's right, yeah.
Backup one?
Yeah.
The bottom arms don't tend to go really. But like you said, drive shafts, it's worth having one, isn't it?
Yeah. The only problem we may get with bottom arms is if they're running curbs quite hard, they might bend.
What I've noticed as well is the thickness of that. So not only, hold these up to you. This is about as much as I can do, Wes, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so as you can see there, the height difference, okay, and that's because we've basically widened the track. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wes, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, we've got longer drive shafts. Not only that, but as I'm holding it, you can tell the thickness of this drive shaft is a lot thicker. That's about it really, so new shaft will be going in. We're going to keep the old drive shaft, potentially, like Wes said, modify that so that at least we've got spares, because as you know with any race car things do go wrong and it's always worth having spares, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Bet that's good in your eyes.
I've seen it on telly, they spray this on, everything falls to pieces. Then wedge this in the back.
Does that push it up?
If you knock that down now, it should come down. Just watch the wire for the end. So there's the suspension leg coming out. So this is the suspension leg that we've just took off. Because we're going to reuse the top mount and spring plate off this one, we need to let the spring go on this suspension and then build up the new one.
Out with the old, replacing for the new. It's a standard dampener, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a KYB damper, and looking at the part numbers on it, and the part numbers on the genuine one that's just come off, that must be what they use anyway.
Yeah.
So the gas struts with an apex spring, which is what you're allowed to use for the championship, 35mm lowered.
Right.
Okay.
Crack it on then. So we've changed drive shafts, bottom arms, and suspension basically, and that's what the upgrades will be. You can see how much of a difference that'll make to the handling of the car straight away, can't you?
Yeah. Everything should feel tight and ready to go. That's the spring cup that we had to cut off the other suspension. And then the bearing. And then because these are lowered springs, we can just push it down.
Put your nut on.
Yep. Can't see it, to be honest. Go again. Yeah, go. Keep going. Right, stop. Right, okay. So it gets to a point on the nylon nut where you've got to put an Allen key in. Some struts just tighten up.
We had it before, didn't we?
Yeah, some of them you've got to do in the right way. So you put your spanner on, an Allen key in the end. As they've been on and off a few times, you can do it without, just with the gun.
Right, okay.
But because everything's new.
Right. So we'll put your top mount on, that'll hold in place.
Yep. Okay. So that's going now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slightly different than doing them on a ramp because ready?
Yeah. Okay. That just went.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
We basically just fitted the new strut with a suspension, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right.
So after that, we've basically got drive shaft, which is here, and bottom arm to go back in.
Yeah.
Haven't we? See where you want to go in. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So that shaft's in now.
That's what she said.
So now we're going with the wishbone. And we should start to get some idea about how it's going to move the wheel forward and kick the wheel out.
There you go. Not too bad, like. Happy?
Yeah.
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
I'm not taking all the pride here, am I? Yeah. Oh, am I?
No, go for it.
Is that alright, mate?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Ah. Right, okay.
That stops the nut from turning.
Right, so we've just had the bottom arm on, drive shafts in, wheel back on.
Yeah, that's it.
We're good to go really, suspension's on now. Right, so that's it for today really, isn't it? So we've just got the wheel on and we fitted basically to both sides of the front, bottom arms, suspension, so we've done shocks and drive shafts as well, and then wheel back on. Not too much of a bad job really.
No, a bit of pushing and pulling. The only thing that's really that visible, the wheels move forward quite a lot, haven't it?
That's job one done for today on the car. We've not had time to do the rears, which we're going to do on another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Any feedback, please drop us a message. We'd be glad to hear. Bye 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 bye.